Okay folks, here we are, Saturday the 29th of October, and just for a change on a Saturday afternoon we're heading down to the beach. And you may wonder why we've chosen to do this today. Well, I have it on quite good authority that during the course of this afternoon there's going to be a lot of very nice eye candy around the beach, I hope. So I thought we'd go down there and we'd get a table and we'd get an umbrella and we'd sit there and spend the afternoon down there, and Sandra can go and play in the water. Will you go and play in the water, Sandra?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Go play in the beach.
On the beach, okay. And what is actually happening today is that they've got what they call the annual bikini race, which sounds very, very nice, and I hope it's nice, but it's not only people in bikinis actually, it's all ages, there's children, there's old people, there's a lot of people participate in this, some professional runners as well, so it sounds like quite an entertaining afternoon. It's a beautiful day again for a change. We're starting to get back to our old selves here in Thailand and having some nice weather. Here's my beautiful wife doing the driving again. So if you want to go down and sit on the beach here, it's no problem. In fact, you can take your own a lot of people buy these plastic mats. They're not very expensive actually. I think maybe about 100 baht, £2.50 or something. And you can take them and lay it out on the beach and sit there, etc. But I like to have a chair with a back to it. It makes me a lot more comfortable and sit under the shade. I'm not somebody for sunbathing too much. I just burn, go bright red and then go back to the same again. I don't take a colour at all really, but I go through a lot of pain and a lot of problems if I spend too long in the sun. So better for me to sit in the shade, and I'll enjoy that better. Maybe with one or two small or large cold beers just to keep me chilled. So that's it for now. We'll see you down the beach, and we'll bikini racing. Hopefully that's quite nice. I look forward to some of this, and I'll update you with other things then. So here we are, we're at the beach. As you can see, and they're all set up for this bikini race later today, which might be interesting. You know, it's typical. We walked all the way along here, looking at all the different umbrella places. Now you don't have to constantly. There's parts of the beach where they're not allowed to set up, and it's all administered by the local council. They've got so many plots along here, and I don't know how big a plot is, but they're regulated in what they can charge and things, etc. as well. But we walked along and we passed many, and then we decided that we'd try to get as near to Central Festival, which is just across the road here, because Anne wants to go in there to Central Festival to do some shopping. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But so we walked along and thought, okay, this looks perfect. We pay 50 baht for each chair, so 3 baht is 150 baht, which is just over 3 quid. Say, call it £4 for the afternoon. That's perfectly reasonable to set it up. And you buy a beer, instead of it costing 70 baht, it costs, instead of costing 70 baht, it costs 100 baht. But once again, fair enough. That's what it's all about, you know. Every time I come down to the beach, I'm thinking, this is luxury, you know, and it is luxury. because I think of all these poor people in the UK that are suffering from high energy bills. I was just speaking to a friend of mine in Aberdeen today. For energy, they're paying £240 a month just now. And it's only a small semi-detached house, for Christ's sake, you know. 120 for electricity and 120 for gas. That's what they pay, but they might not use it all. So what they're hoping is that they might bank that up a little bit for the winter. So they might have some surplus energy left over to offset the winter bills. But they're telling me that they've been given an electrical energy consumption device that when they switch the kettle on, it shows them how much electricity they're using. When they put the washing machine on, it shows them how much electricity they're using, and so they can cut down. Okay, good idea, very good idea. So what do? Okay, stop washing. Don't make any tea. Turn the TV off. I actually heard somebody saying they don't watch. They limit themselves to 2 hours television a day because of the electricity bills. My God, is it that serious? I hope not. So anyway, that's the situation of things here. My wife, she's gone over shopping at the Central Festival here. Two things, and that's Sandra here, who's busy with her bucket and spade, trying to bury whelks under the sand. On Monday is Halloween, so she's got a big Halloween do at her school, and she's allowed to go in without school uniform. And as I said in my earlier video, a very good friend of mine who makes bespoke shirts, football shirts, etc. He's making Sandra up a spooky dress for Monday, and I'll make a video of that as well. If anybody is interested in getting high quality shirts for the football teams and the teams that support, then drop me an email and I'll connect you, or drop me a message on here and I'll connect you. And he does all teams, and he does some fantastic designs for football shirts as well. So a little plug for him because he deserves it. So that's the first thing. She's got this Halloween do on Monday, but on the 8th of November there's a big Thai festival called Loy Krathong. Many of you might be aware of it, but it's where they make these little boats with flowers, etc., and they float them out on the sea to bring them luck and to make their wishes come true.
Daddy, you can buy
Not just now. And they float them out on the sea and or in the water, and they send these candle-lit kites up into the sky and wishes. I used to believe it was mainly for maidens looking for husbands, etc., but I think it's for all sorts of things, just to improve their luck, etc. Anyway, I'm wandering off again. Maybe it's old age, I don't know. But my daughter, Sandra, she's been asked by her school, I don't know exactly all the details of it, but there's to be a school competition about Miss Loy Krathong, and they've asked my daughter's teacher, Sandra's teacher, asked them on last week if the school could enter Sandra for Miss Loy Krathong. So it's an immensely proud thing to be asked. I'm very, very flattered to have a daughter that's being considered for that. There's a bit of a history of that actually, but anyway, maybe she just comes from a good-looking father. I don't know. If only. So anyway, so Em's decided for this Lloyd Cretton thing on the 8th of November. She's going to dress her up in a typical Thai outfit. Em's got a lot of silk at home. A lot of it she made herself actually. She used to make silk. When I met her, she was making silk up on the farm. A very industrious job, hard work for little money, as you might imagine here in Thailand. So she's going to use some of her silk and she's going to get her all dressed up in Thai, in typical traditional Thai outfit. So she's just gone across to Central Festival there to see if she can get the various accessories, maybe like a tiara type thing and whatever else, earrings and I don't know. I expect she's got a good idea. And so that's where she is. Now, regarding this bikini race, which you might all be interested in, I'm certainly interested in it. I enjoy some very nice eye candy sometimes. Very nice to look at. You know, it starts in the evening. I think probably about 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock actually, because just now it would be far too hot to run up and down this beach. It's absolutely sun blasted down, you know. So now, it took us less than 10 minutes to drive down to this beach. It's on our doorstep. How lucky are we, huh? How lucky are we?
สองเผ่ามารวมกันอีกแล้วนะคะ
ถ่ายภาพเน้นนะแต่มือหลังก็ไม่ได้นะ ครับ
ค่ะได้ค่ะ
เชิญครับเชิญทุกท่านหันหน้าเข้าไปทางพัทยาใต้นะครับเรียนเชิญเลยครับทุกท่านเลยครับน้องๆสาว
น้องๆสาวๆนะคะลายล้อมนะคะด้านข้างได้เลยนะคะ
ๆดูว่าเป็นอาร์ตดูว่าเป็นอาร์ตเรื่องอะไร
Thank you. Okay, there we are. I've had a lovely, lovely afternoon. It's been very pleasant sitting there in the shade, a couple of nice cold beers, some nice food, and then I wander around the beach looking at the eye candy that was there and some of the not so eye candy. I didn't appreciate the mannequins and the more gay aspects of it, but I guess we have to cater for all types. You know, there is a lot of people here, I'd say in the thousands. The majority are Thais down from Bangkok and other areas round about, I assume. And Paddy is doing a superb job in getting the people down here at weekends and getting the hotels busy and the restaurants busy. Maybe not so much the bars, but that's the way it is. Seen quite a few expats walking around, and also a lot of Indian tourists, because Indian tourists are quite prevalent in Pattaya at the moment. Unfortunately, they're not big spenders. They tend to be very careful with what they're spending, so they're not so much good for bars, etc. But the Indian restaurants, I expect, do okay from them. You will notice as we amble back to the pickup, we pass the bars at the bottom of Soi 8, and you'll see that there's a few people sitting there. They look like expats that are living here, but there's not so many in the bars, and that's a sign of the low tourist rate here in Pattaya. Normally they would be quite full, and coming into November it would be busy right through to Christmas. So I don't think Pattaya is going to get much better this year, and I think it's going to take some time even into next year. Here we are, here's the bars down by Soi 8. So with these views, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. But most of all, take care, and I hope to let you have another video very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.